Today we're looking at the AFC East with some of the finest quarterbacks in the NFL, including this man right here, Tua Tagovailoa. Man, he's going to throw a lot of interceptions this year. Also, this man right here, Zach Wilson, rookie quarterback. I'm sure he'll find his way to some interceptions in the league. Not to forget, Patriots' own Cam Newton. Boy, that was something to watch last year. Very reckless with the ball. But yeah, today we're talking about AFC East team totals. Just wanted to show some of the best quarterbacks in the league right here. Just joking. You know they make their fair share of mistakes. Even have to include Josh Allen in there. You know he throws his interceptions every once in a while. But AFC East team totals. Let us know who you want next. Let's go Pats. Guys, welcome back to the Over. This week we are talking about NFL team totals, starting with the AFC East. Welcome, my man Dalt, back again.
Thanks for having me again.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna start with the best team in the AFC East last year, and I think this year again the Buffalo Bills. The over/under set at 11, so no half there. I like the over 11. I mean, they were 13-3 last year, winning 13 games. Very impressive. Josh Allen coming into his own. We had him possible MVP last week, and I think he's just getting better. 11. I don't understand really why they have it at 11. The schedule was kind of harder last year for the AFC East, so a little confusing there. What do you think about that, Dalt?
I don't like when they do the team totals at like just a flat number. I like to see that 0.5 because then there's like no push or anything pretty much.
Yeah.
But I mean 11's a good number. I think we get one extra game this year, with there being 18 weeks, 17 games. I like the Bills to hit over 11. They're in a somewhat weak division. We'll get more into those other teams as we move along, but I like them to hit that over 11 pretty easily.
Yeah, I think also Buffalo has some very strong fans. I think the fans are going to have a play in that.
Feel bad out here in Mustard. This is awesome.
Bills Mafia, there's nothing like us.
How many tables do you think get broken in the playoffs this year?
At least 1,000.
We'll set the over-under at 12 and a half.
Bills Mafia took over the city. Now we're gonna go burn it down.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah, Bills Mafia sold out arenas.
Yeah.
And try to get there next year. It's one of my goals. Bills Mafia is crazy, but yeah, I think they could hit 11 easily. So I would put that for 2 units. Honestly, I think that's a great play right there, over 11.
I like that a lot.
Next up, we go to Miami, the Miami Dolphins. They had a good season last year, going 10-6, just missed the playoffs, and they're set at 9.5. I'm gonna take the under on that. Tua struggled coming into the year last year. Didn't start the full season, but there's some reports he's struggling again in training camp. Not really sure what we're gonna get from him. And yeah, I mean, can he survive a full season? He's got a lot of injuries on him. A lot of new guys coming into Miami, and I like the hook here at 9.5. So I'm gonna take the under on that. What do you think about 9.5?
Yeah, I'm taking the under as well. As you said, they were 10-6 last year. The biggest thing is that I don't think Tua's improved that much. I think his hip injury that he had at Alabama really has been holding him back. He doesn't move like he used to. The wide receivers in Miami aren't that great. They do get Jalen Waddle this year, but he's also not 100% healthy right now. And it's kind of hard to bank your season performance on a rookie and a second-year quarterback who might struggle. And it's important to note that their defense won them a lot of games last year.
Yeah,
There were a lot of low-scoring games that their defense won for them. They didn't put up many points. If you're an under guy, you probably hit a lot of money on the Dolphins' unders last year.
Next up, we got my boys, the New England Patriots. The over/under is set at 9. I'm gonna take the over here. Their defense is vastly improved. A lot of new weapons coming in. Matthew Judon, Dante Hightower coming back. They really did upgrade their defense. I think that's the biggest um, strong point of their team. I think they're really going to succeed there. And then Cam right now is a starter, second year of Cam. I mean, he can't be much worse.
Oh, check out that Buick.
Wow, that's nice. But if that's a Buick, then my kid's Cam Newton.
Damn! Blue 42 set up.
Hopefully he's going to throw some more touchdowns this year. And they got some weapons around him. Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, and their O-line is solid. So I think Belichick was very unhappy with last year, not making the playoffs, having a losing record. So I'm going to take over 9 here. What do you think, Dalt?
This one's tough for me because I think 9 is the perfect number for this team. They have vastly improved. They get some good veteran guys in free agency, and they get the heart of their defense in Dante Hightower back. They do play a very tough schedule this year, though. That's important to add. They play the Saints, the Bucks, the Cowboys, which will probably be a great game. They play the Chargers, who bolstered their offensive line, and they got Justin Herbert in the second year. They get the Browns, they get the Falcons, Titans, all high-scoring teams. And at the end, they get the Bills, Jaguars, and Dolphins to end the season. It'll be a big test for them. I like them to get right at 9, but if I had to go with one, I'd say under, just because of those high-power teams that they play. But I mean, I wouldn't count out the Patriots putting it together because they do have a solid team, and I think that's kind of getting overlooked by how good the Bills are in this division. But I like them right at 9. Obviously, you can't bet 9, so I'll say under.
Yeah, I think they're right around there, 9 or 10 wins as well. You think Mac Jones is going to come in at all this year, or it's just going to be Cam mostly?
I mean, Cam's going to struggle. He has since that Super Bowl where he kind of, got the yips. Football equivalent of the yips in baseball.
Yeah.
And he hasn't bounced back from that. And I mean, I've seen, obviously you're going to get the snippets that don't look good of him in training camp, but he hasn't looked great. Mac Jones looked like the better quarterback. Even Jarrett Stidham's had some good plays in there. I don't know. I can't put my faith in Cam Newton to get a team to double-digit wins.
Yeah, I don't think he starts 17 games. I really don't. I think Mac comes in at some point. It's just a matter of time.
Mm.
But I think they got to stick with Cam. I mean, he helped them a lot last year. They really didn't have a quarterback, so Belichick put his faith in him, and he's going to try one more time this year, see how he does. And
yeah,
I mean, he's got the weapons now. He's got familiarity. The fans there. Hopefully, we could see some vintage Cam in 2021. And next up, we got the New York Jets. Total is set at 6 wins. I am gonna go under here. I originally said over, and then looking it over, they only won 2 games last year. Zach Wilson coming in, new head coach Robert Saleh, and you just look at their team, and it's not deep. Like the best part about the Jets usually is their defense. They're usually solid on defense, and then their offense sucks. But the defense is not really there either. Like I can't really name many guys on the Jets, and that's sad.
Yeah,
they have some guys there, but I'm gonna go under 6.
If their defense is their strong point, I mean, they were minus 214 in point differential, which looking at it really, really quickly is the worst in the league by 70. They had 2 wins last year with Sam Darnold, who wasn't a rookie. And now you're also taking, I think a trained monkey could do better than Adam Gase as a head coach. and obviously Robert Saleh was the hire of the offseason. He was the guy that, all those teams that needed new head coaches, they wanted him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him. Obviously, he's a very defensive-minded coach because he was a defensive coordinator in San Francisco. I'm looking forward to, watching a young team with a rookie quarterback, obviously, but we're also talking about Zach Wilson here, who is he got that white college quarterback overrating, which most guys do. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence is an exception. He's the best prospect we've seen in a while. But Zach Wilson came from BYU, who plays Coastal Carolina twice a year.
Yeah.
And he might have had a good college career, but I mean, he's nothing compared to guys who are already established in the NFL. I just don't see Zach Wilson being that guy and getting them the 6 wins. Plus, their team they haven't done much to improve.
Yeah.
Obviously, I liked all of their draft picks this year, especially Elijah Vera Tucker, who I had as my steal of the draft. They got Michael Carter from North Carolina, great pick. Elijah Moore from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I just don't know. This team isn't complete at any means, and I think even saying over 4 was kind of a reach for them. So I mean, I think if you can get if you're looking for a money bet, I think it's the Jets to get under 6 More than 2 units. As many units as you can possibly put down.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's just Zach Wilson. It's going to take some time for him. I don't think he's just going to come in right there and really show out. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some adjustment. Couple hits under his belt. And they also, like, for a young quarterback, I feel like having a run game established is very essential. And the Jets just have Tevin Coleman and Michael Carter coming in. So you can't really rely on that. And then, yeah, I mean, I think it's under 6. Under 6 is the move right there.
I think we're seeing a very similar to what we saw with Joe Burrow's Bengals last year when they went 4-11-1. Obviously, Joe Burrow missed that tail end of the season with an injury, but I mean, I see the same track. 4-13-0 for the Jets this season.
Yeah. I could see that for sure. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. That's the AFC East division. Let us know what division you want next. And appreciate you for coming on, Dalt.
Thanks for having me again.